Hey guys, welcome to my first official yoga YouTube video. I hope that while we're all social distancing and quarantining ourselves inside, that we can find some moments to connect to our breath, our bodies, and get moving. So for today's class, what you'll need is a yoga mat, a towel would work, or any sort of carpeted or hardwood floor space would be fine too. If you have a block, that would be awesome to help find some deeper connections in some of our postures today. I left my blocks in the classroom, and so I'm going to be using a foam roller. This is a good replacement, and I'll show you in the videos where, and I'll cue you when you can use your blocks. So if you want, I have posted a link to a Spotify playlist that I think complements our class well today. So I encourage you to go ahead and play that playlist along with our video. If you have your own music that you'd like to listen to, that works too. If at any point during this video you'd like to pause and take a moment, get some water, take a break for yourself, please do so. I suggest pausing right now and getting yourself all set up for class. Let's meet in child's pose. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Bring your big toes to touch. Spread your knees out wide. Sit your hips back onto your heels. Walk your hands out in front of you and bring your head and chest towards the mat. Option here to close your eyes. Settle into your body and into your breath. Just take note of where your breath is today. Is it shallow? Is it fast? Don't try and control it. Just start to notice it. Child's pose is a resting posture. If at any point during this session you'd like to press the pause button and come back to child's pose to reconnect to your breath or take a moment for yourself, please do so. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, side out. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, side out. One more time, just like that. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, side out. This time, closing your lips. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Start to cultivate your Ujjayi breath, your breath of fire, by bringing a slight constriction into the back of your throat. This breath will help build heat within your body and give your mind something to focus on while we're in difficult postures. Inhale to tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your head, and shine your chest through your hands. Exhale, cat pose. Tilt your hips up, bring your chin in towards your chest, and bring your belly button to your spine. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, find a neutral spine. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back, bringing your body into an inverted V. In this first downward facing dog of class, feel free to walk it out. Bend your knees from one side to the other. Shake your hips out. Find stillness in your downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Step your feet behind your wrists. Bend your knees deeply and rest your chest on top of your thighs. Allow your head and neck to hang heavy towards the mat. option here to reach for opposite elbows and sway your body from side to side. Shake your head, yes, and then no. Find stillness. Release your hands to the mat. Toe heel your feet to touch, leaving a slight sliver between your heels. Slowly, one vertebra at a time, inhale to standing, allowing your head and neck to be the last thing to arrive. Unite your palms at heart center, finding Samastiti. I offer you this moment to close down your eyes and set an intention for today's practice. My intention for you today is one of compassion. Today's world may seem ever-changing, complicated, and stressful, and so I hope that you can find moments in your day and in your life to have compassion for those that you're with. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Release your hands along your side. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, mountain pose. Breathe here. Ground down through the four corners of your feet. Engage your thighs, lifting your kneecaps. Engage your abdominals. Spin your pinkies in and towards the back of the room. Bring your shoulder blades together and down your back away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Bring your hands through heart center and bring your hands towards the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Bring a 90-degree bend into your elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come onto your knees and watch. I'm going to demonstrate our Chaturanga Dandasana. We'll be doing a lot of Chaturanga flows in class, and so I want to make sure that you have some options for yourself. From a forward fold, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank Chaturanga Dandasana. Bring a 90-degree bend into your elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Notice that the only points of contact are my palms and the tops of my feet, and my legs are engaged to protect my low back. Exhale, downward facing dog. A second option is from high plank, come down onto your knees. Bring a 90-degree bend into your elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Re-engage your legs. And exhale, downward facing dog. And a third option is to hold high plank. This is a great full body workout. And when cued, meet us in downward facing dog. Let's be in a forward fold and try our options out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, your way. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your right foot in between your hands. If you need to, hook and carry your foot between your hands. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Bring your left knee down to the mat. Lift your chest and your hands up over your head and breathe here. Spin your pinkies in and together towards the back of the room. Bring your shoulder blades together and down your back away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale, low half splits. Bring your palms down towards the mat and straighten your front leg, lifting your toes up towards the ceiling. This is a great space for your blocks if your palms can't quite reach the floor. Level out across your hips and feel this in the back of your front leg. Inhale, low lunge, re-engage the bend in your front leg. Exhale, high plank. Step your front leg back to meet your back leg. Inhale, exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your left foot in between your hands. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Bring your right knee down to the floor. Option to untuck your toes here. Lift your chest, your head and chest up, and spin your pinkies together and towards the back of the room. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, low half splits. Bring your palms towards the mat, straighten your front leg, and sit your hips back towards your heels. Reach your front toes up towards the ceiling and engage in the back line of your front leg. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, high plank. Bring your front foot back to meet your back foot. Inhale, tip your weight forward. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome work. We're going to flow our Sun A one breath to one movement. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank your way. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Exhale, low half splits. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Exhale, low half splits. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank your way. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Exhale, low half splits. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, high to low plank Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Exhale, low half splits. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, high to low plank Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Awesome work, yogis. This time we're going to change up our flow a bit, move into our Sun B. Listen for the changes. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose and breathe here. Sit your hips back, lift your chest up, spin your pinkies in and together towards the back of the room. Bring your shoulder blades together and down your back, away from your ears. And sit your hips just 1 inch lower. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Spin your back heel down, lift your chest up, and square your shoulders to the side of the room. Bring a 90-degree bend into your front knee. Stack your shoulders over your hips and bring your gaze out in front of your extended front hand. And breathe here. Bring your shoulders together and down your back, away from your ears. Engage through the knife edge of your back foot to engage your back leg equally as much as your front leg is engaged. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach your front elbow to rest on top of your front thigh, or bring your front arm to rest on the inside of your front leg. Can either be down towards your foot or up, looking up at your extended top arm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Circle sweep your left arm to rest, your left hand to rest along your left leg, and bring your right arm up as if you're high-fiving the back of the room. Breathe here. If you've fallen out of your front lunge, re-engage your front leg into a 90-degree bend. Inhale. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Spin your back heel down, finding heel to arch alignment, and square your shoulders to the side of the room. And breathe here. Bring your gaze long over your front extended arm. Work to stack your shoulders on top of your hips. Stack your knee on top of your ankle. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Bring your front elbow to rest on top of your front thigh, or bring your front arm to rest on the inside of your front leg, and bring your top arm up and overhead, squaring your shoulders to the side of the room. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bring your right hand to rest long along your right thigh, and bring your left hand up and overhead as if you're high-fiving the back of the room. Breathe here. Reach more up than back, finding extension through your left side body. Inhale. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome work, yogis. We're going to flow that one breath to one movement. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, bring your right knee to the back of your right tricep. Inhale, re-extend, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, bring your left knee to the back of your left tricep. Inhale, re-extend, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome work, yogis. At this point, you should be feeling that fire building within your body. Great work on our flow. Now's a great time to pause and grab a sip of water if you'd like. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. This time, check on your feet. Make sure that all your toes are facing forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Lift your chest up. Circle sweep your pinkies up and overhead. And engage your back knee towards the ceiling. Breathe here. Work to stack your shoulders over your hips. And if you need to, Bring a bend into your back knee and rest your back knee on the floor. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands through heart center. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Bring your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. And bring your gaze up and over your right shoulder. Option here to drop down onto your back knee for stability and focus on the twist. With every inhale, grow taller through your spine. And with every exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge. Plant your hands to the inside of your right foot and toe heel your foot up to the corner of your mat. Drop down onto your back knee. An option here to use a block or come down onto your forearms. Wherever you are, allow your head and neck to find a moment's rest. Inhale back up to your palms. Exhale, step your right foot back, high plank. Using your left palm as a base, inhale, side plank. Spin onto the left side of your feet. Open up your right arm up and overhead. Option here to drop down onto your bottom knee for stability. Your gaze can either be down at your bottom hand or up at your extended arm up overhead. Inhale, reach just a little bit taller. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Take a moment here. Make sure that your feet are pointed forward and on opposite tracks. Inhale, crescent lunge. Breathe here. Stack your back heel up. Engage, stack your front knee over your front ankle. And bring your shoulder blades together and down your back away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands through heart center. Inhale, lengthen to prepare. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge to the left. Bring your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Option here to drop down to your back knee for more stability. Bring your gaze up and over your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge. Plant your hands to the inside of your left foot. Toe heel your left foot up to the corner of your mat. Drop down onto your back knee. And option here to come onto your forearms or use a block. Wherever you are, continue to focus on your Ujjayi breath. Inhale back up to your palms. Exhale, high plank. Bring your left foot to meet your right, using your right palm as a base. Inhale, side plank. Roll onto the right side of your foot. Reach your left arm up and overhead. Option here to drop down onto your bottom knee for stability. Your gaze can be up at your extended arm or down at your bottom arm. Inhale, reach a little bit taller. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, dancers on the right. Bring your right elbow to rest on top of your right hip. Kick your right foot up. Reach for the inside of your right foot. Bring your right knee down towards the mat. Inhale. Exhale, dancers on the right. Kick your right foot into your right palm. Shine your chest forward. Inhale. Exhale, Samastitihi. Unite your hands at heart center. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, dancers on the left. Bring your left elbow to the top of your left hip crease. Kick your left heel up. Reach for the inside of your left foot. Bring your left knee to point down towards the mat. Inhale. Exhale, dancers on the left. Kick into your left foot, or your left palm, and shine your chest forward. Inhale. Exhale, Samastitihi. Release your left foot. Unite your hands at heart center. Take a moment here to close down your eyes. Feel the ground beneath you through the four corners of both your standing feet. Blink open your eyes. Inhale, tree pose on the right. Bring your right knee forward and to the outside, resting the bottom of your foot either on your left calf or, if it's accessible, to the inside of your left thigh. Wherever you are, just make sure that you're avoiding your left knee. From here, level out through your hips. An option to grow your branches or find an expression that works for you or that speaks to you. Find one unmovable spot in your room. This is your drishti gaze. This one spot will help focus your mind and focus your balance. Inhale. Exhale, Samastitihi. Release your right foot. Bring your hands back to heart center. Shake out and level out across your hips. Tree pose on the left. Bring your left knee forward and out, placing the bottom of your left foot either on your right calf or, if it's accessible to you, place it on the inside of your right thigh. Again, wherever you are, avoid placing your left foot directly onto your right knee. Level out across your hips. Find your drishti gaze. An option to grow your branches or find an expression that speaks to you. Inhale. Exhale, Samastitihi. Bring your left foot to meet your right. Unite your hands, palms at heart center. Inhale, mountain pose. Circle sweep your arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands through heart center. Hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Stay high on the ball of your foot. Lift your chest up. Lift your arms up. And breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, find low flying crescent. Lean your chest forward. Bring your arms down and alongside your body. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 3. Launch onto your front standing foot, lifting your back leg up and in line with your body. From here, work to bring your left hip down and in line with your right hip. Options here to unite your hands at heart center or extend them out in front of you. Your gaze is down about 6 inches in front of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, standing splits. Bring your hands to the floor, lifting your back leg up. Flex your back foot, allowing gravity to naturally bring your front body forward and your back leg up. Inhale. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Plant your back foot, spin your toes, and walk your hands towards, in between your feet. Option here to reach for opposite elbows or walk your hands back between your legs. Allow your head and neck to hang heavy. You might also want to reach for wide for your ankles. Bring your hands back to the center of the mat. Bring your hands to the center of the mat. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Walk your hands towards the front of your mat. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Check in, make sure all your toes are facing forward. Inhale, crescent lunge. Come high onto the ball of your back foot. Reach your chest and your arms up and overhead. Bring a 90-degree bend into your front leg. And breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, low flying crescent. Lean your chest forward. Bring your arms alongside your body. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 3. Kick your back leg up. Flex your feet back. Reach equally back through your back foot and through the crown of your head. Option to unite your palms at heart center or reach your arms long out in front of you. Spin your right hip down in line with your left hip. Inhale. Exhale, standing splits. Bring your palms down towards the mat and lift your back leg up. Continue to flex your back foot and allow your hands to frame your standing front foot. Inhale. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Plant your back foot, spin. An option here to reach wide for your ankles or walk your hands between your feet. Allow your head and neck to find release. Stack your hips over your ankles. Walk your palms to the center of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Walk your hands towards the front of your mat. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon on the right. Bring your right knee behind your right wrist And parallel your right shin to the short edge of your mat. Pause here. Check in on your back leg. Make sure that it's coming directly out of your hip. Walk your hands alongside your hips. Stay tall. And when you're ready, sleep your pigeon. Walk your hands slowly out in front of you, bringing your chest, your head and chest towards the mat. This is a great time for a block, either placing the block underneath your right hip so that you can find balance across your hips, or bringing the block underneath your forehead so that your head can make connection with something. Slowly inhale back up to your palms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your right foot to meet your left foot. Bring your hips up and back. Take a moment here to level out across your hips. Maybe bend one knee and then the other. Inhale, lift your left foot high. Exhale, half pigeon on the left. Bring your left knee behind your left wrist and parallel your left shin to the short edges of your mat. Walk your hands alongside your hips. Check in on your right leg. Make sure that it is extended directly out of your right hip. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, sleep your pigeon. Walk your hands out long in front of you. Remember that this is a great place to use your blocks, either underneath your left hip, or bring your block underneath your forehead, allowing your head to find connection. Inhale slowly back up to your palms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your left foot to meet your right. Send your hips up and back into an inverted V. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down, slowly coming onto your belly. And come to lie on your back with your feet planted on the floor. Walk your heels towards your tush so that your fingertips can graze the back of your heels. Inhale, bridge pose. Lift your hips up. Continue to gaze directly up towards the ceiling. Option here to clasp your hands underneath you and roll onto the tops of your shoulders. Inhale, lift a little bit taller through your hips. Slowly lower down one vertebra at a time. Bring the soles of your feet to touch and spread your knees out wide. Take a moment here to close down your eyes. Maybe bring one hand to rest on your belly and one hand to rest on your heart. Feel your breath entering your body and leaving your body. Or option 2, relax your arms alongside your body with your palms face up. Close your legs like a book. Rock and roll the length of your spine till you find a tall seat with your legs stretched out long in front of you. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Inhale, circle sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, seated forward fold. Reach your chest forward towards your toes. Allow your hands to rest wherever they may fall. Really find this extension across your low back rather than your hamstrings, or your neck. Once you felt like your chest is reaching towards your toes, option 2, bring your forehead towards your knees. Slowly inhale back up to a tall seat. And exhale, lower down one vertebra at a time till you're lying on your back. Plant the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. Happy baby pose. Reach for the inside or the outsides of your feet, bringing your low back to rest along the mat. Option here to rock from side to side, finding a massage along your back. Or maybe stretch through one foot hamstring and then the other. Hug your knees towards your chest, roll out your low back. Find stillness. Bring your right knee in towards your chest and rest your left leg long along the mat. Inhale. Exhale, spinal twist to the left. Allow your right knee to drape alongside your left side body, working to stack your right hip on top of your left hip. Bring your arms out to a T and allow both shoulders to rest comfortably along on the mat. Allow gravity to do its work here. Option to close down your eyes. Maybe bring your gaze over your right shoulder. Slowly inhale back to center. Bring both knees into your chest. Roll out along your low back. This time keeping your left knee in towards your chest and laying your right leg long along the mat. Inhale. Exhale, spinal twist to the right. Allow your left leg to drape along your left side body. Work to stack your left hip on top of your right hip. And bring your arms out to a T, allowing both shoulders to rest comfortably along the mat. Your gaze can be up or over your left shoulder. Inhale your knees back to center. This time wrapping your forearms around your shins. Create a teeny ball with your body, engaging all the muscles in your body. Take one last inhale. Exhale, Shavasana. Let it go. Relax your legs and your arms long along the mat with your palms face upwards. Allow your eyes to close. Let go of your Ujjayi breath. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relax the muscles in your face. Allow your body to rest into your mat. Take a moment here to rest your mind. Allow thoughts to enter into your mind and then float out like clouds. When you're ready, deepen your breath. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring movement back, slowly bring movement back into your body. Reach your arms up overhead into a full body stretch and rolling onto your favorite side. Bring your knees into your chest. Use your bottom arm as a pillow for your head. Take one last moment here of compassion for this moment, for your body, for taking time to connect. As you're ready, inhale up to a tall seat, coming cross-legged at the top of your mat. Continue to keep your eyes closed. Unite your palms at heart center. We'll take one last breath together. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, side out. Bring your thumbs to your third eye center, the space between your brows, the seat of your intuition. The light and the dark in me honors and sees the light and the dark in you. I bow and invite you to say namaste.